guys, welcome to Christina Cakes It. I'm Christina and today I'm making a no-bake pumpkin cheesecake. So Thanksgiving is just around the corner and I am prepping and getting all of my recipes together. And I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I'm always looking for like make-ahead recipes or like recipes that don't have to use the oven, because I feel like on Thanksgiving, like the oven is in constant use. So essentially this led me to the no-bake pumpkin cheesecake. I'm really excited about this recipe. This cheesecake can be made 2 days ahead of time and it will just save you a lot of stress and energy before Thanksgiving. So to make the crust, it's actually very simple. I'm going to combine all of my ingredients. So my 2 cups of crushed graham cracker crumbs. I did this by hand, like the old-fashioned method of graham crackers, and in a bag and a rolling pin, just crushing them. I tried to buy the graham cracker crumbs already made, but they were out of stock. So crushed graham cracker crumbs, my 6 tablespoons of melted butter, my 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and my 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm just gonna mix all of this together. And after my ingredients are combined, I'm just going to press it down into my springform pan. And one thing to note is I did butter this pan so that it will help the cheesecake not to stick when I eventually cut it. So you are gonna wanna pack this down really tightly. And I think it's like a well-known trick just to use the back of a measuring cup to really pack this down. And I actually want to try to go up to the sides a little bit. I just think it looks nice when you cut the cheesecake and it has like a little bit on the side of each slice. So now that my crust is prepared, I'm going to put this in the freezer to firm up for about 20 minutes. And while this is in the freezer, I'm going to work on the cheesecake filling. The cheesecake filling is actually very easy to make, but one thing I want to mention before I get started is I do have 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream that I whipped into whipped cream. So just to clarify, this is not 2/3 cup of whipped cream. I used 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream that I then whipped for about 4 minutes to make this whipped cream. So it's actually more than 2/3 cup. So to get started, I'm first going to just beat my 3 blocks of cream cheese until it's nice and smooth. So when my cream cheese is smooth, I'm going to mix in my pumpkin, the cup of powdered sugar, and the 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So this is nice and smooth. There are no lumps from the cream cheese, and I'm ready to add my tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice and my 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So the last thing I'm gonna do to create the filling is I'm going to fold in the whipped cream. And when you fold in, you're just gonna use a rubber spatula and you're not gonna actually use your mixer. And the reason being is you do not want to mix this too aggressively, I guess, because we don't want the air to deflate that's in the whipped cream. So to give the cheesecake that nice structure. So I'm gently folding in this whipped cream. And now this is ready to go into the crust that's been in the freezer for about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to spread this into the cheesecake pan. cheesecake is ready to go into the fridge. So what I'm gonna do is just cover it in saran wrap, and I would definitely recommend letting it set overnight at a minimum. So it is the next day and my cheesecake has been in the refrigerator for almost 24 hours, and I am ready to take this out of my springform pan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to run a knife around the edge to help loosen this. And here it is, my perfect pumpkin no-bake cheesecake, and it turned out really well. It's nice and firmed, and it was very easy to make. I definitely recommend this recipe if you guys are trying to get started on your Thanksgiving recipes ahead of time. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to give this episode a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.